Episode 13, I reckon. Something magical has happened in our budget. I am now back in a chair. I'm sitting down for this episode. Although I think I'm going to lose about 10% of my jokes. I think I was way funnier when I was standing up.
I thought it was Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I did.
With the padding on your chest and shit.
That's funny. I've got a question. And I purposely didn't tell you this question so I could get a real response.
Okay.
What do you think, out of the years that you've watched football, what's the best solo performance you've seen? I have a couple in my head right now. If you want me to go, and if you want time to think.
Yeah, you go so I can think.
Okay. First one that came to my mind was Neymar against Bayern in the Champions League. He didn't score.
Neymar against, sorry, I'm going to just...
Neymar against PSG.
Against Bayern, I was going to say... PSG, sorry. My bad.
I was thinking of both of them. I think the Neymar against Bayern one, that was just class. It proves you don't like goals, assists do not matter. You can totally change the game just by being there.
Yeah.
But then, the Neymar PSG, the only difference between Barcelona and PSG in that tie was Neymar. Neymar was the key, and that's why PSG spent all that money on him.
I guess another one that comes to mind, although I didn't watch the game, I've seen it the full 90 now. I didn't watch it at the time. Actually, I probably did, but I was a child, so what do I remember? But I watched the full 90 a few months ago. Messi versus Arsenal in 2010 in the second leg with the 4 goals.
It's the one where he chips whoever's in goal. He dinks it over him and then waits.
And it was the craziest
seconds.
It just fucking all the way up. It doesn't even go forward.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw that in real life this weekend too. We'll get to that one later.
Are you roasting my header? I can't tell.
I'm roasting you because you got chipped by the goalie.
Oh, well, fuck you, buddy.
Whatever.
Okay,
we'll get to that later. We'll get to that. You could shout Lewandowski too. His 4-goal performance against Real Madrid, or his 5 against Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
God, there's so many.
I would say also the 2017 at the Bernabeu, Messi El Clasico, because he assisted the 2 goals. He assisted 1, scored, and then he scored in the 93rd minute or whatever.
My only thing is I feel that's. Yeah, sure. I just was a solo performance
Aubameyang in the 4-0 El Clasico. Best individual performance.
Cold. Andrei Arshavin 4-0 against...
Yeah, I was going to say Arshavin as well. Bro did that and then disappeared off the face of the earth. You never saw him again.
Ronaldo hat-trick against Bayern in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Never mind. Messi against Bayern when he sent Boateng to an early retirement.
Oh, Ronaldo against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
2019.
Where he just sits on the ad board. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Low key, Jack Wilshere against Barca. I remember he had what was that? 2011. He had a very good performance. I don't know.
Wow. There's a lot of good players. It's
I'm probably going to think of random ones and blurt them out throughout this.
But I know as soon as we hit leave studio or whatever, I'm going to open up Twitter and I'm going to see the craziest thread ever. And I'm going to be
people are going to be DMing us after and they're you idiot, are you dumb? Why'd you forget this shit?
Drogba, Champions League final. Crazy header, clutch pen.
Yeah.
Even Czech in that final. Saves a pen and then saves a pen in the shootout.
Yeah.
Iker Casillas in the World Cup final.
Iniesta in the World Cup final.
I don't know. That wasn't a crazy solo performance.
Messi versus Bayer Leverkusen. Was it 5 goals?
I don't know. I never saw that. I have no...
It was in 2012.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Whatever.
You want to start talking about our game this weekend? The best, most... most fun I've ever had losing.
We got dogged. It was a fun experience of getting dogged, but yeah, that was not good.
It was 7-2, right?
Yeah.
We did not get Brazil. Close to getting Bayern.
Yeah, one more away.
And you're looking at the 2 goal scorers.
Yeah.
This
Well,
fucker,
okay, I think-
you're the top goal scorer.
I was going to say, I
You
think
are.
I'm the top goal scorer. I have 2.
No, I think you're tied with Sam.
Did Sam score 2 the first game? We only won like 2-1 the first game.
Sam
no?
scored Sam scored in the first game that I wasn't here. And then he scored in the first game that I was there, so our second game.
Oh, so me and him are tied.
So, yeah. My goal was more shit than yours, I think.
But they were both shit.
They were so bad. You could talk about yours first.
I scored off like a rebound. Well, what happened was, he squared it in. I think, I don't know, are we going to say names? Anyone, someone scored it in. Blonde hair, coming late, came late with his fans. So he didn't come with his fans today, but he like squared it to me in the top of at the pen spot. And I was so I'm left footed. I came in on my like weak foot from the left side, and I hit it, and I just like hit it at the keeper, and then it bounced off. And then I just like with my left foot tucked it in, like passed it in the corner. So
from the spectator's point of view, that whole like interaction took like 8 minutes to go by. Like everything went by so slowly. Yeah. Oh my god. My goal was
because
awful
the deflection,
too.
like it wasn't even clean off the goal. Like keeper came to me, it deflected off the keeper, and then like off the top of the foot of someone else on there.
It
like,
hit him
defender.
like it hit the goalie like in the tummy, and I think like that like put him off too. He's like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
And then the defender like tried to flick it out. He like failed. It came right back to you.
Yeah.
And I think everyone yelled like a different thing. Someone yelled like, "Give it to me." And someone yelled, "Shoot."
Yeah, I know.
And you were just cool as a cucumber.
I'm lower. No, that's it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My goal was off. It was like last like 3 minutes of the game too. I think my
You
goal.
like shake the ball and then
we decided like fuck playing defense. Like let's just like go up. I got the ball on the left as like a winger. I dribbled in. I waited for people to come up, and I think I even sent one of our players to like overlap because my plan was to like pass it in the middle, either get the 1-2 or have it go like to the corner to the player I just sent through. But something overtook me. I played it in. I got the 1-2 back. It was a wonderful 1-2. Thank you. You know who you are, prick. And when it came to me, I heard leave, and I was gonna like I swear in my mind I'm like, oh okay, I'll leave it.
Sure.
It's like he's in a better position to score, but my body said, fuck that. I run in and I totally shank it with my left foot, like the worst contact I've ever done. So bad, in fact, I didn't even watch the ball go into the net. I immediately started apologizing to the player who was yelling, leave, and he didn't even see it go in. And then everyone came up, like the person who gave the 1-2 back came up and was like, wow, you're not even going to give me a hug for that? I'm like, I missed, like what? And then everyone was walking back, the ref blew the whistle. I was like, what did I do? What happened? And he puts like the second goal on the scoreboard. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like, okay, it's like, have you ever, because I can't even blame the keeper. Have you ever, like, in FIFA or in real life, when you play a team so shit that it's hard to play them because you can't predict, your shot was so shit that he doesn't know how to deal with it. Like, because he's expecting you to actually, like, aim it somewhere. Even if it's a weak foot, like, you'll hit it to maybe, like, off. It just, like, slowly bounced between his legs. He just didn't know what to do.
Well, I'll tell you what. I did it. I was aiming for the far post, like low-driven far post across the keeper.
Yeah.
Get it on the ground. Did it went through his legs? Did it go near post?
Yeah, it went through his legs, yeah.
I meant that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
No look, Firmino, Meg, goal, fire.
The defensive striker.
Fire. We kind of got slapped that game. They were unbelievable.
Just they were a very good team.
Simply better than us, but
yeah,
it was
that's
fun.
for sure.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. Our keeper lost the ball, not like a football. He lost a testicle.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
He got it popped.
Yeah,
popped in a 1v1. I have a theory.
Yeah,
I have a theory that
feel bad for him.
Everyone can play goalie and everyone can play it well until you get hit in the face or the balls or the stomach or you just get hurt and then you're traumatized and you never want to like get in front of a shot ever again.
Nah.
I don't know.
They're like, fuck this, I'm not doing this.
Seriously.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately this means we'll have to like sit with this L for 2 weeks because the 4th of July is next week and they don't have a game, unfortunately.
I forgot about the game already, bro. The last game, the game before this one, sat with me. I think it's going to sit with me till I die. That hurt.
Yeah.
This one, we went to Smoothie King after.
Yeah.
3 gulps immediately felt better. Like,
yeah. Well, we felt good doing it. I remember, like, for some reason, so we finished the first half, and I think we were down like 3-1. Or no, and then
4-1
it was like 3-0.
I don't know.
Because I don't think I scored in the second half, not the first.
Oh, okay.
So, and then you sit down and you're like, bro, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Every time I get the ball, I just started laughing. And then the entire starting lineup goes, and we're just fucking like laughing for some reason at kickoff. Like, not even because anyone said a joke. Just laughing for no fucking reason. And then the other team started laughing. Honestly, they were good sports about the whole thing. They were like cool guys to play against. But yeah, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, because we've played against teams like super try hard. We're not like like that. We're obviously like not the best team either. And as soon as you start having fun, they like get pissed off. They're like, "No, we gotta stop these guys." I'm like, shut up, shut up.
Yeah, yeah. I remember like the guy who flaked on us twice. It was his first game. He was on like the right wing, and he tries to cut back, and he falls into a lunge, and we all start like dying of laughter.
The highlight moment is this: same player who gave me the 1-2. This is targeted at him. We're in our opposing corner, trying to defend. Every time they would take a corner, they do it short. Every throw-in was short, and 2 players would kill us, tiki-taka us to death. It was so annoying. This is what it feels like to play against Man City. They're like kind of on a counterattack. I think it actually starts from you getting like chipped. But
yeah, it was the same play. So I'm like pressing because I'm the only fucker pressing. My wingers are just chilling on the chatting it up with the fullbacks, and I'm pressing the keeper. It's not my proudest moment, but it happened to me last season as well, where I got like chipped by the keeper, like Ter Stegen did against who was it? It was this year. Anyway, whatever. I got chipped, and he keeps going, and then this guy, you know who you are?
No.
Fucking asshole.
You didn't just get chipped. Like
you
came in like full speed, and
I'm pressing.
He just skill moved it into the air. You kept flying. He had time to like take it down. He could have read a book. He could have like wrote his senior thesis.
Yeah, I like.
By the time you like, we all processed what happened.
Started crying.
Funniest thing ever.
But anyway, this guy, fucking asshole, is like, how are you gonna let them do that to you or whatever?
Well, no, because
it
continues. Because it's in the opposite corner, totally opposite corner. They play towards us. I get beat. I'm like, fuck. I'm not gonna turn around. Another one gets beat, and then a third player is getting like just totally bodied in the corner, and he like low key like kicks it out. It's their throw in, whatever.
Yeah.
Then this dickhead on our team says, "How are you gonna don't let them do that to you," or something along those lines.
Yeah.
I don't know who was watching over us, but there is a higher power that was, because as soon as they took their throw in, that player who just chatted shit to us went to defend, got destroyed, like bodied, spun. His head was on a swivel, like totally disoriented.
That was funny as hell.
I couldn't help myself. I said, "How are you gonna let them do that to you?" Killed me.
Good asshole. He deserves it, to be honest.
Best moment, I think, of the game.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, poor game overall, but it was fun. We enjoyed it.
I will say maybe we could do a 2-3-1 next game, and just like fuck playing defense.
I think the 3-2-1's fine. I think we literally played better. So we started the game with a man down, and we literally played better with a man down. We had possession for longer with a man down.
We're just like
when we got the 7th.
We're just not good. We're just not good.
Yeah, no, we're poor.
That's it.
Anyway, back to the fake football. We're done with the real football now.
Might as well just end this podcast short, to be honest.
Yeah, all the other fucking people we're going to talk about are dog shit.
Yeah. Like this Jesus guy? I don't know.
Yeah.
Gabriel
Jesus is the biggest news of the week. Class signing. I've said that since like the moment the rumors came out. I was like, he's a dub. Obviously, Arsenal fans are like the scum of the earth, so they talk shit about literally everyone.
Nah.
Anyone on the face of the earth.
I think everyone is happy with this signing.
I feel like people were like reluctant at the time because he was out of form for like the 2 weeks that you said that, and then he scored like 5 goals in like a week, and then everyone became happy. It was like, let's get this guy.
No, it's like I don't know who. I think
It's
it was like
AFTV, man.
it was like
Cancer.
Talk Sport on Twitter. They were like sucking off Jesus in his career at Man City and like how successful he was, all the trophies he's won. As soon as he signed for Arsenal, he's like, they're all like, oh, Gabriel Jesus has never scored more than 14 goals a season. Like, okay, name one player in that Man City team who does score more than 14 goals a season?
No, they don't.
I'm happy with
That's not how
this.
they play.
I'm happy with Brasileño.
Yeah.
Jogador do Brasil.
Yeah, he'll be cold, I think. I wonder what he'll play him, if he'll play him in like a false 9 or pure number 9.
I think he could do it
I don't know.
all.
I never feel like Jesus is a good pure number 9. I don't think we've gotten one of those like short. Like there's never been. I think the last number 9 there was that's like kind of that smaller type build.
Carlos
was Aguero.
Tevez. Yeah.
Aguero was that short number 9.
Well,
that's like stocky ass build. Maybe it'll be
Jesus.
Jesus.
Is Aguero. It's better.
He never worked out in that role at City, and I don't think that's why Pep got rid of Aguero, because he didn't need that role anymore. So
I think Jesus can play anywhere. He was super successful at the beginning of the season on the right wing, which is great.
Yeah.
Give like Saka a day off once in a while. He could play on the left. Okay, awesome. And he can play down the middle. He can drop in. I like him. It'll be fun.
yeah,
It'll be good on FIFA too. We get some Jesus special cards.
some good links.
So Arsenal had signed Matt Turner too, which is he's a reserve goalie. I think he used to play for New England Revolution before he came to us. And then we also signed Fabio Vieira, and the way that it was announced on Arsenal social media or whatever, I think they used his first name, but like the last 5 tweets started like Fabio, or they spelled Vieira or something. And that's how someone found out, and they were like, oh, what if this is how they're going to announce him? And then they confirmed it. And then after every tweet, now, if you go into the comments, you see people like piecing the letters together like it's a damn crossword trying to announce Rafinha or Jesus or Tielemans. Like, God damn it. We are the worst. We are the worst.
Yeah. Honestly, your club is just merchants of announcing shit. It was
Kids.
You probably have the clip memorized. The fucking Ozil Wenger, the one interview he did for the deadline day.
He's just like got that freaky smile on.
Yeah. So
you will
crazy.
have to see.
Yeah. I think Arsenal have done well. I can't say I expected this. I always expected Kroenke to dish £2, but
I don't know where we
he
got
did
all
it.
this money from.
Kroenke, his business is booming.
I guess European football does matter. I will say Rafinha on the cards would be fantastic. I would love that. But Tielemans should be a higher priority. Because whenever Thomas Partey gets injured and we have to play Xhaka Elneny, and it works for like 2 games against Brighton and Brentford, but then you play against Liverpool and Man City and they don't touch the ball once. It's sad.
Yeah.
We need some backup there.
Yeah. So I think it's been good for Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I do want to touch on, I guess, before we talk about Barca, is there anything else that happened?
What do you mean, bro?
Like
that was
transfers and shit?
Oh. I was like, that is the most vague question ever.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane to Bayern, confirmed. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Gravenberch
Was that? No, that
to
was last
Bayern.
week, no?
I don't know. I think it's...
I don't know. Anyway, but I do have stuff to say about the Mane thing. I don't blame him a bit. A single at all. He was getting 100K a week, I think, at Liverpool. There was like Oxlade-Chamberlain was making more than him.
Oh, poor guy. 100K
All these people... Nah, Mane is world class.
Yeah.
And the fact that Liverpool aren't willing to dish him cash, I think, is a huge mistake.
Would you rather... This is a question I asked last night to some people. I think the answer is obvious. Would you rather have Sadio Mane in your team or Mohamed Salah in your team?
Oh yeah, we had this conversation. I think it's got to be Mane.
Yeah, it's like
because Mane's more versatile too. Like he can play left wing striker. Salah is just he's a purple patch player.
Although I would say the same. Like I agree. I would rather have Mane in the team, but when Mane is not scoring, he is like the worst player on the field.
Oh yeah, he's very poor. Yeah.
But same with Salah. Like I don't.
I'll take Dembele over both of them. Demboos. Mr. Tottenham. Anyway.
That's the best solo performance of all time.
It literally is. For every single Arsenal fan became a Demboos fan.
Yeah.
At that moment. But no,
Gnabry against Tottenham too, where he scored 4. There we go.
Yeah. Speaking of Demboos, the fucking idiot, today, or they met with him, and apparently, so they offered him a contract in January for some sum of money or something. Obviously he declined or whatever, postponed and everything. And now they're saying it's like he wants to stay at Barca, and they just cut the deal by 20%. Like the fucking idiot could have signed in January.
That reminds me
more
of
cash.
I don't know. I probably told this story before on the podcast, but when Arsenal had Kieran Gibbs, West Brom came in with a $5 million bid. We rejected it. A month later, they came in with a $3 million bid, and we accepted it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
They're saying that Dembele's camp is still ruling out extending a contract unless there's an improved offer, but we'll see what happens. I'd like him to stay, because I don't want Rafinha. I think Rafinha, to pay $75 million for him is not worth.
I personally think that your Barca fans are saying that because they know they can't afford him.
Shut up. So, anyway, to address the elephant in the room regarding Barca with De Jong. I'm so pissed, man. I don't want him to go. I don't want him to go at all.
If you were in
Fabrizio,
De Jong,
I watched the...
We've had this talk so many times about De Jong and Manchester United. So let's switch it up. If you were De Jong, would you leave or would you stay?
No.
You would stay?
I wouldn't go to a club that has the dismal, a performance they've had the last decade. One that doesn't have Champions League right now. Like, obviously all the hype is on them now. Ten Hag, they have Ronaldo, they're making, moves.
You wouldn't want to reunite with, your coach that made you the player you are? You wouldn't want to play with Cristiano Ronaldo?
Forget reuniting, he's 23.
You wouldn't want to play with Donny van de Beek? You wouldn't want to play with possibly,
Victor Lindelof?
Yeah, fuck, never mind.
No, he doesn't want to leave. That's what everyone's saying, is he doesn't want to go either.
I wouldn't want to leave either. I would stay. Who would want to go to Manchester? Would you live in Barcelona?
Right, yeah, the most beautiful city. You go to Manchester.
Imagine explaining that to your girlfriend or your wife. I think it's this. I don't know what that relationship is.
I think GF. I think it's his girlfriend.
Mate, let me tell you, I've got this offer, right? Manchester United. You're getting broken up with on the spot. There's no way you're taking her to.
Why do you think Michael Carrick left? He's like, man, fuck this bitch ass city. He just wanted to live on the beach. Nice city.
Gary Neville couldn't cut it. He wanted to go back to England.
Apparently, this last weekend, Sunday or Saturday, they submitted the newest proposal. 65 mil in base and 20 million in add-ons, which is crazy because I've never seen add-ons like that sum up to 20 million. So it'll be interesting to see how they structure the deal. But man, I don't know. I just don't want it to happen. We talked about this.
Well, money is fake and the world is on fire and literally nothing good happens anymore. So who the fuck cares about 60 million? Okay. None of those numbers actually matter.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Imagine you're spending 60 mil for a man.
Yeah,
$60 million. Try to comprehend with $60 million.
You see the stuff that Sadio Mane does back home. And it costs him $1 million, and he builds hospitals and he builds infrastructure, and he's making his town an actual place.
Yeah.
For fractions of what these transfer fees are. This is stupid. Yeah. It's actually so stupid.
Meanwhile, you're talking shit about Sadio Mane requesting more than 100K a week. But he puts, I saw some figure, 250K into these towns a month.
My only problem is that Mane falls into the nice guy merchant category.
Oh, shut up! You just hate nice people.
Because he has.
I don't like him because he's nice.
Because he has a shit phone, like an iPhone 6 that is always cracked. They're he's so humble, so humble. Who cares, bro? Your mate has a broken iPhone. He doesn't get sucked off. Conte drives a beater car. Our goalie drives a beater car. No one says anything about him. I don't get it. It's.
Well, no. I don't like Conte and Mane because they do that shit. I think it's cool, like that they're humble
I
and
hate
stuff,
them
but
because of how media sucks them off.
you hate them because they're nice.
Yeah.
So I think you got to take a good look at yourself. Anyway,
I'm just tired of seeing Bleacher Report and their stupid font that they use in every single goddamn post, like sucking these players off because they're human beings, like good people.
Yeah.
God
Oh,
damn.
Calvin Phillips was this week as well.
Can we just say who
class.
is in charge of transfers at Man City, and do they do it in the shadow realm or something? Because there's never
Fabrizio never knows.
a rumor. How long has the De Jong Manchester United thing been going on? Like almost a month, and they signed Calvin Phillips under the rug.
Yeah.
What?
And same with Holland. Like no one was like like now it's like getting to like Frankie De Jong is pretty much done, and we're just waiting for the here we go. Like the Holland, there was like stuff that was coming in, and people still didn't know where his decision went, and then out of nowhere the here we go came.
Yeah.
And like, I just don't get it, man.
I have a problem with, speaking of how much I hate money and how the world is fake, I hate how Manchester City are continuing to make the A team and the B team. Pep always does this shit. He went to Bayern and they took every player. Now he's doing it in the Prem. Stop.
Yeah.
I think the problem stems from this new 5 substitution rule. And that's why
I don't think that's what it stems from. I think that's
I want to.
Terkeeb's going to do that regardless.
People have that shit in mind though, and it's going to get even worse when you can take off Rodri and bring on Calvin Phillips. Like what? That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That's why you need to have 2 of those 5 subs have to be homegrown players. That's how it should be.
But then, how do you classify homegrown?
There's actual
like
shit.
Mingueza got signed. No, not Mingueza. Ronaldo Araujo got signed to the B team, and then that year he just made it up.
Yeah, I mean, there's like actual like rules for that in the Prem. I don't know elsewhere, but like Martinelli and William Saliba are considered homegrown. They joined at like ultra young age and have been a part of the club for at least 3 years. I think before you turn 23 or 21, you have to be at the club for at least 3 years or something. I don't know. Or switch it to academy players. Because what the fuck?
Yeah. But then, like, do you lose this? So, for example, like Jordi Alba was a La Masia player, but he played for Valencia, and then he came back. Does he still count as a homegrown player? Same with PK, same with, like, all these people.
I don't know how that rule works there, but it should be homegrown players.
That's the thing. Like your rule seems convoluted. Like
no, you can, like it's different because the whole point is like you're going to bring in young people. Like okay, like let's say you have like Messi as your homegrown player. That's like a exception to the rule. Like not every team has Messi coming out of their academy. The whole point is to get young players in.
Yeah.
And so
I see your point.
The rich motherfuckers
I understand why.
Can't rule the.
Anyway.
Rule the world. God damn.
I want a businessman Juve. They sold Pogba to Man U for 100 million and got him back for free. Money moves, baby. I think it's still like I still think he'll just be a pro patch player, but I like Pogba. I like watching him when he's good. You know what I mean? Like it's entertaining as hell.
Have you watched the Pogmentary?
No, because I don't know
where you
shit.
Find it. Like 1 out of 10 on IMDb.
Well, it's like that. It's like the Barca documentary where like that shows like the Liverpool game. You can't even like where the fuck you can't watch it in the U.S. So I've never actually seen it.
Oh.
Yeah. Frankly, I think it's a good thing I haven't seen it. But
God
no, I have not watched the Pogmentary.
If I was Paulo Dybala, I would be so upset that like one of my best friends is now coming back as soon as I said, "Oh, I'm not resigning."
Well, no, I think Dybala's an idiot because his whole idea for rejecting Juve was because they didn't give him enough quid, and now he's gonna accept an offer at Inter for less.
Yeah,
like
I get
you
that.
Idiot.
It is. It's just like sad. It's sad. I like to see. My favorite thing is like friendship duos. In football, I don't know. Messi and Dani Alves, Saka and Ramsdale, like I don't care. That's funny as hell.
Saka and Ramsdale. You just put Messi and Dani Alves in the same sentence as Saka and Ramsdale.
No.
The fuck's your problem?
Exactly, in that order.
Oh, yeah?
It's an honor to be in that conversation.
But yeah, he's an idiot. I loved watching him before Ronaldo came, and because he was the main man, and I don't think he does well not being the main man. And then he never really got back to where he should have been. Because there was like 3 years before Ronaldo signed that Dybala was the man.
Yeah.
And then Ronaldo came, and we were expecting like a whole partnership, and it didn't happen.
I mean, like injuries, whatever.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
Gareth Bale, LAFC, and I have a.
I'm surprised he didn't stay in Europe. I'm so surprised he didn't stay in Europe.
I have a theory about this. First off, all of the Cardiff fans are now going to kill Wales because kill Gareth Bale because they all bought Bale jerseys for their daughters and sons, and then now he just moved to LA. God damn it! I think he is spending time in LA to train against American players, so that when it comes to World Cup time, he can succeed against the U.S. in the group. I think that's the conspiracy.
Really? He's moving his entire for a single group stage game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the more I think about it, England's not making out of the group.
They're not.
U.S. and Iran will.
Nor is France. France is not making out of their group.
Okay. That's stupid.
If they take Benzema to the World Cup, they will not. He's only good at Madrid. Hot take.
Bad take.
I'm going to say that again, actually. If Benzema gets taken to the World Cup, France will not make it out of the group stage.
Are you stupid?
TikTok clip. We're going to upload that
shit.
Are you
dumb?
What time was that? Bro, he's poor with France.
No, he's not.
He had like the first 2 games, he was amazing, and then now all these friendlies, he's like not fantastic.
Who is ever good in friendlies? He's the third most
Ronaldo.
He's the third most goals for France, only behind Giroud and Thierry Henry. And the only reason he's not first is because he had that Mathieu Valbuena scandal. Shut up. That was actually that pissed me off.
Good. I'm glad. They're not going to make it out of the group, with or without him. In my opinion.
Who's in the group?
Let's look it up. I do think we need to make an episode here.
God damn you.
It's the World Cup curse.
It's not. It's gonna skip this France team.
No, it never skips. Shut up. It literally has never skipped.
It's gonna skip.
Where is it?
It doesn't matter. Either way, FIFA are gonna rig it so it's a Messi.
France,
Ronaldo
Denmark,
final.
Tunisia. Who else? Who's the last player? Who's the last? Australia. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
They're making out of the group.
You dumbass.
They're fucking playing farmers.
Piece of shit.
If you take France and you plop them in, like,
are you dumb? Are you gonna really say this? If you take a team and you put it in a group with other really good teams,
no, I'm not even gonna play with a crazy team. Like if you replace Belgium with France and they're Canada, Morocco, Croatia, I don't think they make it out.
Who makes it in over France in that group then? Canada, Morocco, Croatia,
and Morocco.
You're so dumb.
Although the Moroccan head coach is an idiot. He has beef with Ziyech.
Do you wake up and you okay, let me brush my teeth, let me take a shower, and let me hit my head against the door for 8 minutes?
Nah.
Is that why
I'm right.
we postponed recording for 15 minutes because you were busy
They're not going to make it out of the
yourself head trauma so that you could come up with these.
They need to play Giroud instead of Benzema. Giroud is clear.
Okay, let's move on. I don't know how much more we have to talk about, but I do want to end the episode on a 40-second... could we get copyright for this? Maybe we don't watch it on this. All or Nothing. Arsenal All or Nothing.
Yeah, when is that? Is the trailer? The one that just came out?
Yeah, August 4th, I think it comes out.
I didn't watch the trailer. No.
I watched it this morning. God damn it. We're going to just be a meme.
It's going to be funny as hell to watch you guys choke 4th place.
This is how we have funded the Jesus transfer.
All or Nothing. Do you know who's doing All or Nothing next season?
I don't. Do you?
I like that series a lot. No.
Oh, I thought you said it. I thought you were new.
No.
I watched the Spurs one. I watched the Man City one. I think Juve had one. I watched a couple.
I watched all of them.
Who? I wonder who's voicing this one. I forget. But I think like the dude who Tom Hardy did the other one, like did the Spurs one.
Yeah.
Should have Idris Elba do this one. Goddamn, that'll be fire.
They should do Roma next season.
Roma.
Jose was the main event of the Spurs one.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. I like All or Nothing though. I enjoy the series. I think it's well done.
It gives you like good moments, like sit down, drink water, relax.
I can see Pogba hitting a ball from here all the way across the pitch, and then he does it. And it's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's all the same like team talk too.
God damn it!
Is it the same moment? Or the Gundovini?
If you
fuck it up.
Oh, god damn! I can't even do it.
If he makes the run, then you jump. If he does not, then you jump. So I don't know. I don't memorize it anymore.
That's too much for my brain to comprehend.
Yeah. Anyway, do we want to? I guess there aren't really any games or anything. We usually do like a fun last segment for like combined 11s and stuff. Do you have anything like similar to that comes to mind?
I think if you did a Bayern all-time 11 and a Liverpool all-time 11, I don't think a single Liverpool player gets into that Bayern team.
No, shut up. Because I saw a post about this, and someone put Schweinsteiger in there, and that's
I'm gonna
vile.
punch you in the face. Who gets
Put Gerrard in there. Gerrard over Schweini. Yes. What? You want to tell me?
Yeah, I do.
Shut up.
Who leads?
Shut up.
Did Steven Gerrard lead his team to a World Cup?
No, he led them to a Champions League
Schweinsteiger's won Champions Leagues
with a much better team than Gerrard did.
No.
You actually think Schweinsteiger is better than Gerrard all time?
Yes. English tax.
Bruh.
English tax.
No. You know that I know of the English tax, and I hate the English players.
Gerrard is maybe the
Gerrard is class.
only player who could have that shout. And it's like he could maybe sit on the bench. No one else gets in.
Also, I think Suarez makes it in over Loa.
Liverpool Suarez?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Liverpool Suarez was like the
Lewandowski
best striker we've ever seen in the world.
Top Bundesliga goal scorer, top Bayern goal scorer. Got a Ballon d'Or stolen from him.
Well, are we saying all time like
at the
I guess
club,
is it just him at Liverpool?
Club. Yeah.
Well, okay, if Suarez stayed at the club and kept doing what he was doing, he would have won all those accolades anyway. No, he went on to a better club.
Okay. It's a Liverpool all-time 11. You can't take achievements at a different club for your all-time players. Like, whatever, if I'm talking about Henry, I can't say, he's won a Champions League. Like, he didn't do it at Arsenal, so it doesn't matter.
No.
You're a fraud.
Wrong.
These last 8 minutes, you decided to just make me angry.
Nah, I've just spat factos.
This is this will be a good one to put in a poll. Schweinsteiger or Gerrard? I'm Team Schweinsteiger.
No, I've won every single one of those polls, by the way. Only like 4 people vote, but I still win. So you're finished.
Yeah, you have
I have the popular vote.
You do your vote, then you do your brother's phone, and then you take your dad's phone.
Get my dad's phone, my mom's phone, cousin's phone.
Yeah, come on. I know how these polls work.
No. Anyway. Oh, before we end the episode, I don't want to forget. The giveaway is still going on. You have until Friday at noon to submit or to enter. And then we're going to announce it next Tuesday. And just, I guess, if you haven't seen the post. First of all, go to Tuesday Afternoon Football on Instagram. You'll find it there. You got to like the post, comment, tag people in the comments, add it to your story. They're all there.
Yeah.
We're giving away... Did we announce it the last thing? Because it's in the post. Anyway, it's the 2006 home jersey for Arsenal.
Authentic.
With the Vic stain, too. We're just going to put a permanent Vic stain in there.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so go enter that. We're going to announce it next Tuesday. We'll figure out how do we want to do it. Can we do like a live spinning of a wheel? That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I actually like that.
Yeah, we could do that. But then at the same time, I guess there's no privacy. You can just go look at the thing and we'll just put like the handles like at whoever it is. We'll put the
and their address, and we'll if you give us your
social,
your credit card number, we'll put it there too.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone who has entered. By the way, like like that was lit. Like everyone seeing my face on people's stories. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to put the face in it.
It only helps.
Okay. Yeah, so that's been going well. Keep sharing with your friends. We have been getting a lot more views on the YouTube, so I think people like the video component. But the comments are always open. People aren't commenting on YouTube, but please comment what you think about the takes on YouTube.
Or if you think we could do something better.
We both have access to the stuff, so who knows who you'll get back at. Maybe you'll hear this fraud tell you that Schweiny's better than Gerard all the time.
Stop that, man. It's every time we comment, we sit next to each other and we make sure we comment the same.
Fully agree.
Yeah. That's why we don't comment back always.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Is there anything else you want to touch on before we call it?
No, sir. Schweiny is better. Thank you.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Thank you.
All right. Share it with all your friends and stuff, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Adios.